General Hospital will reveal that Brook Lynn has spent many years in the shadow of longing and hope, clinging to memories of Gio, the son she lost contact with during his teenage years. Every night, as the rain softly taps against the windowpane of her small house in Port Charles, she secretly wishes that fate would one day allow him to return, so they could heal the wounds of the past together. Then, on a light rainy afternoon, when raindrops glisten under the streetlights and the cool air is full of promise, Brook Lynn unexpectedly reunites with Gio, the gentle, kind young man whose eyes hold a quiet trust in the new life ahead. That moment of reunion opens a door for them both, leading them into a new chapter where old emotions rise and blend together like the gentle melodies of a song. Brook Lynn, with her warm heart in the many years of waiting, embraces Gio, feeling every heartbeat of her son as a confirmation of the hope she has always followed. Tears fall gently, blending with the sound of the rain, as a thank you to fate for giving them the opportunity to meet again after so many years apart. In the days that follow, Gio gradually finds himself again as he adjusts to his new life with his mother. He begins to explore his passion for music through the soothing sounds of a violin, using music to express his emotions, desires, and dreams. One afternoon, while performing on the sidewalks of the old streets of Port Charles, he unexpectedly meets Emma, a young woman with an adventurous spirit and a warm heart. With her sparkling eyes and gentle smile, Emma is like a soft harmony that fills the air of the rainy dusk. Amid the resonating violin and the quiet steps on the cobblestone street, Gio and Emma gradually form a deep bond. They wander through the streets together, sharing peaceful moments under the shimmering streetlights, allowing Joe's music to become their shared language of the heart. Each melody, each note played seems to open doors of trust, desire, and hope for a sincere love, unburdened by the past. In the cool atmosphere of the rainy afternoon, when the lights from the street lamps reflect off the old streets, the story of Brook Lynn, Gio, and Emma gradually emerges like a vivid painting. Brook Lynn, with the happiness of reuniting with Gio, clearly feels that life has given her a second chance to love and be loved. She cherishes every moment with Gio, hoping that his love for Emma will be like gentle melodies that help heal the pain and prejudices of the past. In the intersection of light and shadow, amidst the falling rain and the soothing music, Gio and Emma gradually find each other, like two kindred souls, finding comfort and strength to continue on their own paths. These moments are not only the fusion of music and love but also a testament to the power of faith and hope, opening a promising new chapter, where the past is no longer a burden but a foundation for a brighter future. But that happiness is quickly overshadowed by the past that cannot be erased. On a quiet afternoon, when Brook happens to see Gio and Emma walking together under the sunset on the old streets of Port Charles, she immediately senses the budding romance between the two young people. Brook's heart is stirred by painful memories and the unresolved grudge between Robert and the Quartermain family, a long-standing conflict that has left deep scars in her family's history. Brook knows that these grudges are not just a matter of the past but also a looming danger that could pull Gio into the whirlpool of prejudice and constraint. Moreover, Brook becomes even more concerned when she recalls Emma's complex past, as her mother has HIV, a reality that, in Brook's mind, could pose a significant threat to Joe's future. In Brook's mind, the prejudices and gossip not only make Emma insecure but could also create insurmountable obstacles for her son, who has become her only hope after all these years of separation. She believes that if this romance continues, Gio will not only face harsh societal prejudices but will also have to endure the heavy consequences of long-held family feuds. Filled with determination and worry for her son, Brook begins to intervene in the relationship between Gio and Emma. She carefully looks for ways to separate them, hoping to protect Gio from the negative influences of the past. Every step Brook takes is weighed down with fear, but in her heart, it is a duty she cannot refuse as a mother who only wants a safe and happy future for her son. Brook tells herself that, although she may hurt Gio in the short term, this is a necessary action to break old ties, clearing the way for a new life where Gio can soar high without being weighed down by the prejudices and feuds of the past. Brook's intervention causes Gio to fall into a state of turmoil, filled with confusion and an overwhelming, uncontrollable anger. He feels as though the world around him is being suffocated by the invisible bonds of the past, where his sincere love and the warm moments with Emma are being suppressed by the burden of family feuds and societal prejudice. His heart becomes heavy, while his mind overflows with unanswered questions. Why does his mother think his relationship with Emma is so dangerous that it must be stopped? Why can old wounds dictate the path to his current happiness? Unable to accept this intervention, Gio decides to embark on a journey to understand the roots of the long-standing family feud. He begins by searching through old family records, flipping through faded diaries and letters. With each worn page, Gio gradually uncovers the complex history of his family, where the conflict between Robert and the Quartermain family exploded into fierce disputes, leaving lasting consequences that still linger today. During his investigation, Gio discovers that the conflict was not just a struggle for power or personal interests, but also the pain of those who were lost, the sighs of souls that could never find peace. He realizes that beneath the surface of prejudice and hatred lies the broken pieces of the past, the blood and tears of those who once lived in that pain. Each detail, each piece of memory Gio uncovers is like a piece of the historical puzzle, opening his eyes to a new perspective and making him deeply appreciate the value of forgiveness and reconciliation. Knowing that uncovering the source of the feud is not easy, Gio remains determined to follow the path he has chosen. He promises himself that no matter how dark the past may be, his love for Emma and his desire for freedom will always be the driving force that allows him to overcome any barrier. Through each step, each discovery, Gio not only uncovers the truth behind the family feud but also begins to form a steadfast belief understanding and courage can heal old wounds, opening a brighter future for him and those around him. Amid the romance-filled air of youth in Port Charles, the love between Gio and Emma grows more intense and full of challenges. Despite facing Brook's firm opposition and wary glances from family members, Gio tirelessly works to prove that love and loyalty can overcome all prejudices. He stands firm against the storms, always hoping to show Emma that, alongside the sweet melodies of the violin, there is another power, the strength of faith and the longing for the freedom to love. Every evening, after busy hours at school, Gio and Emma immerse themselves in the vibrant atmosphere of activities organized by the Student Against Animal Cruelty. Under the brilliant lights of the hall, they plan and organize performances and speeches, hoping to spread messages of compassion and tolerance. The hurried steps down school corridors, the determined and passionate gazes, showed everyone that their love was not just a personal feeling but also a desire to build a better future, where prejudices and the past no longer act as barriers. Amid applause and words of encouragement from friends, Gio becomes even more confident that his sincere love for Emma can break down all prejudices. He is unafraid to face harsh criticism or doubtful glances from his family. Instead, Gio uses every opportunity to prove that his loyalty and dedication to Emma will lead them down a new path, where the past becomes mere faint scars, making room for dreams and hopes. In every activity, from organizing fundraisers to support animal shelters to engaging in lively discussions about the rights of the underprivileged, Gio always stands beside Emma. He quietly contributes, supports every plan, and encourages her when things get difficult. Together, they create a positive wave, opening up a new path for both of them, a path where love is not bound by old prejudices or ancient family feuds, but only by faith in a future full of light and hope. Despite facing countless challenges, Gio and Emma continue down the path they have chosen, carrying in their hearts the belief that with sincere love and loyalty, all the barriers of the past can be overcome. They believe that in Port Charles, where love stories are always full of surprises, the future will witness the power of an unlimited love, opening the doors to dreams and burning aspirations of youth. Among the ancient streets of Port Charles, where every corner holds memories and dreams, Gio and Emma's journey becomes a living symbol of the longing for freedom and faith in a brighter future. Even though the past still holds deep scars from family feuds, intricate conspiracies, and lingering grudges, the light of their sincere love continues to shine, defying fate and destiny. Gio, the brave and determined young man, always walks with the unwavering belief that love can conquer all barriers. He is unafraid to face fierce opposition from his family, nor does he step back from harsh gossip or suspicious looks. Every day, under the vast Port Charles sky, he finds in Emma an endless source of motivation, as she is not only his companion but also a symbol of freedom and the fierce desire to live. Together, they dive into the activities of the student against animal cruelty, each project, each speech being a declaration that love and loyalty can pave a new road, where the past fades away into distant memories. In the gentle twilight, as the faint light of day gives way to the mystical night, the silhouettes of Gio and Emma become as clear as torches lighting the way through a world filled with old conspiracies. They walk down each alley, each street corner, as if to prove that social prejudices and family traditions cannot overshadow the firm belief in their sincere love. Each note played on Joe's violin, each laugh from Emma affirms that, even though darkness still lurks, the light of hope and courage is always ready to dispel any obstacle. Their story is not only a battle between love and old traditions but also a vibrant testament to the power of courage, faith, and the desire to rise from the darkness. Through every step, every moment of hardship and sweetness, Gio and Emma have opened a new chapter full of hope, a chapter where all the barriers of the past gradually fade, making way for a future filled with freedom and light. In their hearts, love is not just a feeling, it is an immortal belief, a promise that, no matter how many challenges the world throws at them, each person can write their own story, a brilliant and eternal story.